Welcome back. I'm with seven-time Penn Masters champion Ed Brown. We're just finishing up the memories from 2013, Ed. And obviously we, didn't turn out the way you wanted to. It's an understatement. Jerry Chavo was our Penn Masters champion. So congrats to Jerry. But let's move forward to last year. Last year was a great year down in York, Pennsylvania, Heritage Hills Golf Resort. Tell me about your memories from last year.
It was a great year, wonderful gathering. Great to have my son Mike and the rest of the crew assembled there. The practice round was key for me last year. We'd had plenty of opportunity to play prior to last year's Penn Masters. The weather was good, it was an early spring, and I was not playing well. But in the practice round I really found something, and it gave me a great deal of confidence going into Friday. And I got into a good tempo, was swinging the club well, hitting the ball very solidly, and just played a very solid weekend of golf. And did well enough to establish a good lead. And then on Sunday, despite faltering a little bit out of the gate, I settled into it, played well, and was able to just kind of savor a good.
Let's go back to the Saturday round. Pilgrim's Oak, I know I saw you a couple times during the round. You had a bunch of birdies on the front nine. Tell me about the magic of Pilgrim's Oak.
Well, it was a magical round. Made a couple of early birdies, got it to 2 under. May have dropped a bogey at I think my 6th hole, and then came back with back-to-back birdies, and then made the turn at 2 under. Actually made the turn at 3 under. Wow. And then a double bogey to start, and then bounced back with another birdie, and then just held it together. It actually could have been. It was a round for the ages as it was, but it was a round where I really had a chance to shoot at par or better. Didn't quite do that, but it certainly put me in great shape going into Sunday.
Well, we're honored to have Ed Brown as our 7-time Penn Masters champion. Let's just finish up this by saying this trophy was unveiled in 2006 in Binghamton, where we'll be playing the 19th annual Penn Masters Championship. Chuck Jakewood was our honorary speech giver that night at the Champions Dinner. But Don Brown Sr., for me, you got to play with him in his final 9 holes in Binghamton. Let's just close it out by saying some memory of playing with Dad, his final 9 holes.
Yeah, it was special. We didn't know just how close Dad was to the end. As it turned out, he was in the hospital a week later, never came out. He played those 9 holes and hit a lot of really good shots. I was playing with me and my 2 dear friends from college, Matt and Pat, and Dad just played well. He still struggled at times, but coming in the 9th hole, his last hole he ever played was a par 3 up the hill, and he hit a beautiful iron up the hill onto the green to finish up. He wasn't quite able to 2-putt it. I remember he 3-putted it for a bogey, but it was a good finish. He was dragging himself at that point to get around. He was exhausted, but he didn't want to go to the clubhouse. He wanted to stay out and root me on for the back 9. And I was in the midst of a real tough round, struggling. But I always remember that, and had so many good memories over the years of Dad coming out to support us, to watch, to be there, and to share in the joy of this game. And I'm very privileged to have been able to play that last round with Dad and to enjoy that. And then, of course, the tremendous celebration that you organized for Dad afterwards. That's one of the highlights of our Penn Masters history. Goes to the real, what's really important. The golf's great, but it's the people that we're able to share it with that really matters.
Well, we just heard from 7-time Penn Masters champion Ed Brown. Ed, thanks for all the memories. This is fantastic.
Thank you, Donald.
Again, happy 5-0, but we're going to celebrate the 19th playing of the Penn Masters, and we're all going to be playing for the Brownie Jug. Good luck to everyone in this year's field, and we'll see you soon in Binghamton. Thanks.